What's up, everyone? The third eviction of Big Brother 26 has arrived, and everything hangs in the balance. Plus, other things may be hanging or not as things get intimate in the Big Brother house. We've got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. First of all, thank you so much for 25,000 subscribers. Put it in your diary because I will be going live tomorrow night for a 25,000 subscriber special live stream. So come along for that, guys, and come hang there. I'm also going live tonight before the eviction, so come and hang there as well. But please, if you haven't, hit the subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. And also, hit the like button. Really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, as I've talked about in previous videos. The algorithm hasn't been too kind to me this year, so if you feel like supporting, I would appreciate y'all heading down to the comment section below where you can give a super thanks or consider becoming a member of the channel. It would mean the world to me. Think about it as if you're just buying me a coffee. That would mean the world to me. But anyways, subscribe, like, all that stuff. Let's get on with the video. Let me start today's update by saying this. Everything hangs in the balance tonight. Just going to say that again. Everything hangs in the balance tonight. It's the AI arena tonight. We've got 3 house guests, or there will be 3 house guests on the block. Of course, Kenny and Tucker are on there already. And the third one, judging by polls as your live feed update, I am going to give you my educated guess as to who I think is going to be on there. I am almost confident it's going to be Quinn. It would be a blindside to me if Quinn wasn't the third nominee, but the house guests have kind of unanimously agreed that we don't touch America's nominee. I guess it's fair in the fact that they're not letting America affect the trajectory of the game, but at the same time, I guess it limits their options. But that means Kenny or Tucker is most likely going home. Now, just to weigh these people out, we've got Tucker, who is not the greatest player, but brings a lot of mess and entertainment to the show, and Kenny, who sits around and mopes about wanting to go home. I know we've all got our favourites, and for some reason you might like Kenny, and fair enough, but I need Tucker to stay tonight. For my sanity as a live feed updater, I am Team Tucker, and I'm saying that with my chest. I love Tucker. He's one of my favourite house guests in there. I think he's brilliant, and I really want him to stay tonight. But it makes me, I don't know, as a Big Brother fan, it makes me feel alive when my favourite is kind of at risk, because he could pull out the AI arena. We saw him do it last week, and we know he likes biscuits, and we know he likes puzzles. He might do it again tonight. So to break things down, the collective, and I'll remind everybody who's in the collective, we've got Cam, Cedric, Chelsea, Kimo, Tucker, and Joseph. Now, can we remind ourselves, they've all agreed to send out Tucker. But here's the thing. Quinn's a member there. So if there's Quinn, if he's on the block, that's a vote less for them. Cedric's the HOH. So that's another less vote. So that's Cam, Chelsea, Kimo, Tucker, and Joseph. Again, a couple of votes there still might hang in the balance. We're looking at a split house situation coming along, which is also very exciting for Big Brother fans. But at the same time, I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared going into tonight, but I'm also excited. My adrenaline's pumping, and it feels like, I don't know. I need Tucker to stay in there because I know he's the one. If he stays, he's going to shake things up, and he's actually going to, like, when house guests go, let's do the easy thing of, because majority of people who win head of household next week, straight away it's Angela and Kenny on the block again, just because they don't want to make a move for themselves. Not a fan of that. Anyways, Tucker will put big threats on the block if he wins. But then again, if Quinn stays, then Quinn's gonna use the power that he's got anyway. There's so many cases to be made why each person should be evicted. But as a viewer, Kenny needs to go, to be quite frank. As a game player, Quinn should go. Because Quinn is going to take over next week's head of household either way with his deepfake HOH. But I'm excited to see what comes tonight, because if Tucker does win the AI arena, Kenny's probably going to be evicted. And Kenny has also been moping around this morning saying he's ready to go home. He wants to go home. He hope he goes tonight. So let's just make the man's dreams come true and send Kenny home. But things are hanging in the balance. They really are. And this feels live. Now, if Tucker does survive tonight, he spoke to MJ and they kind of have discussed creating some form of an alliance should Tucker survive on Thursday night. Of course, MJ I don't think is going to be a vote against Tucker. She's not in the collective and she obviously was put up on the block by Cedric's side of the house. Obviously to come down moments after. She was not on the block long, was she? But she came down moments after, so that's definitely a bond there that's starting to form. I always root for the underdog side of the house when there's a split house. Big Brother 20, I was Team Hive. I wasn't Team Level 6. It's weird because I found when I was watching Level 6 in the Hive in 20, it felt like you were back in school, and it was like the quote-unquote weirdos in the Hive. And the people who weren't necessarily the jocks and the bros and the cool girl, and I'm Team Weirdo. I'm Team Personality, rather than Team Looks. Don't get me wrong, there were some great game players in Level 6, like Casey and Tyler were phenomenal. I wasn't a fan of Brett. I know Brett's a fan favourite amongst many people, but man, he's kind of a douche in my eyes. Not kind of, he's a mega douche in my eyes. Pretty sure he was hanging with Jackson Mickey as well, like after he'd won Big Brother, and I just thought, if you're going to hang with Jackson Mickey, that tells me all I need to know about your character. But I don't know. I was Team Hive, even though they were disastrous with gameplay. It was great seeing Bailey and Rockstar and, I don't know, and Haley and Fessy, who flipped, I'll always like that side of the house, which is why if a split house is forming right now, I am 100% on the side with MJ and Tucker and Angela and Team Chaos. That's my side. That's always my side. And as a live feed updater as well, I enjoy updating Chaos more than I do GameBot gameplay. Now, this is the part of the update where we need to put some Marvin Gaye on or some Anita Baker because, wow, things got a little bit steamy last night in the house. I don't think I've recovered yet. Now, I'm going to be the first to admit, before I get into this update, it was very hurt what happened last night. It was... See, that penguin's cold. But what happened last night was hot. Yeah. Don't know if anyone else thought it was hot, but... Anyways. Tucker is on the bed. This sounds like I'm reading 50 Shades of Grey. Tucker was on the bed with his shirt off. Mr. Grey said, step in. No, I'm joking. Tucker was on the bed with his shirt off, and he kind of summons Rubina over to the bed. And she kind of... Good Lord, I know some people are going to get the rocks off at this. Listen, if you do, super thanks. I deserve this. It's not an OnlyFans, but listen, this ain't for free. Rubina steps over to Tucker, and she wraps her legs around Tucker and sits on his waist, and they both kind of just... She's got her arms wrapped around him, and Tucker's got his arms wrapped around her, and they're just staring each other in the eyes, and it was so intimate. It was, and they were really looking deep into each other's soul. And Tucker asked for a kiss, and Rubina's like, no, because of obviously gameplay and feeds. But Rubina 100% wanted to kiss him. She 100% wanted to. They wanted to bang. They wanted to bang hard at that point. They were looking into each other's souls, like, deep. And they held that position for about 3 or 4 minutes. Just staring into each other's souls, and the mics, the microphones were picking up their hearts beating, going doom 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 doom. It was just like, it's blew up on social media, put it that way, and everyone's kind of just woke up going, I haven't even had, people are waking up. I haven't even had my coffee yet, and I've seen this stuff from people who went to bed early. But wow. And my Discord is going off right now. Bear with me, folks. That was something that was... I enjoyed it. As did many others. I hope Tucker stays tonight. I like them. They're both underdogs in this game, and I like a showman stat forms on the underdog side of the house. I quite often when an underdog showman's forms on the top side, it just, I don't know. I think people can just be like, ugh, why can't they focus on the game? They've got like the game in the palm of their hands right now, and they're throwing it for a showman's. But if you're on the underdog side, I don't know, creates an extra bond. Arguments can be made on both sides, but either way, Tom loves love, and that was hot. Now, while we did get that very hot moment, my condolences to KIMO'S bed, because it was KIMO'S bed that they were sat on. Luckily, nothing went down, if you know what I mean. It was just hugs and wholesomeness, and hotness. But if that had taken it a step further, KIMO'S bed would have needed thoughts and prayers, because that poor man has got a crush on Tucker. He's got a crush on Tucker, and Tucker's staring into somebody else's soul, not a euphemism, on his bed. I'm really enjoying this season, guys. I really am. Just to go off piste for a second, I'm really enjoying this season. It's so good. I don't know, I've felt over the last couple of years with Big Brother, as much as I've loved it, and it's always going to be in my heart, Big Brother, until the day I die. It's going to be part of me. It's created something special for me, and it's something I've loved since I was young, like a little kid, and it's a huge part of me. I have been feeling a little bit burnt out with it over the last couple of years, but I don't know, 26 has just invigorated my love back into the game, and I'm loving it more than ever, and it just puts a huge smile on my face. And I don't know if I know there's always people who go, oh, I'm not enjoying this season, every single year. But I just want to know if anybody else is absolutely adoring this season as much as I am, because it's got great characters, it's got great storylines, it's got half-decent gameplay as well, messy gameplay, and I don't know, it's giving me life, and it's making me look forward to every single day when we get more of Big Brother. Because quite often I'm like, ugh, this is predictable, but this year, I'm a happy boy. I'm a happy boy, just as much as Tucker was, and just as much as many of us were watching Tucker and Rubina. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching. I will remind you all, I am going live tonight, 1 hour before the eviction. So come hang, bring a drink, bring some snacks, and we can all live in anxiety together on whether or not Tucker will make it through this evening. That's for the Tucker fans. And if you're not a Tucker fan, come hang anywhere. Listen, everyone's welcome at the party. We can have some fun. So come hang, and I'll remind you all, tomorrow night I will be going live to celebrate 25,000 subscribers. So come along for that as well, and bring your smiley faces, and I'll give you all a big hug. But anyways, first of all, thank you so much for 25,000k. Incredible. Now, I'm going to shout out some wonderful people yesterday who sent in super thanks. Means the world to me that you all are supporting the channel like this. It's warming my heart ever so much, and yeah, so I'm going to give a shout out to those wonderful people. Okay, so first of all, Tanya Stilchin 5607, thank you, my darling. Then we've got Erica Israel, coffee to fuel you on me. Thank you for the coffee, Erica. I appreciate you ever so much. Ramona Ortiz 5125, thank you, Ramona, so much. Soldier Gall back again, supporting you. Are wonderful, my darling. Every single day you're coming through. Soldier Gall, I appreciate you. Pam Sue, I appreciate you. Jeanette Mobley, thank you so much, Jeanette. Kelly R2679, thanks from Canada. Oh, some love from above the border. I appreciate that. Listen, Canadians, say hi. Can I just say I really want to go to Canada one day? It looks like such a beautiful country, and I would love to visit there one day. J. David Postovich, oh, you are a gem. I appreciate you so much. You're always coming through. Thank you so much. And J. David Postovich says, thanks, love watching your take on Big Brother. I am glad I can be of service, and I appreciate you so much. You've really been a strong supporter, and that means the world to me. Then we've got Paradise A Flame. Wow, thank you so much. That's really generous. Your channel has brought me much joy over the years. Well, you've just brought me much joy right now. Love your personality, updates, and perspective on BB. Thanks, Tom. Well, it's my pleasure, so thank you ever so much for that. Big Brother Bry, go subscribe. Sweet Kenny and his sausages, LMFAO. Tom, you are hilarious. Keep it up, man. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you so much for your support. David Cushmore, always coming through as well. Quinn needs to go because he has loose lips in Big Big Brother. Well, I think he's going to be safe tonight, but hey, expect the unexpected. KM Chamber, buy yourself a lovely drink in celebration of 25k. I will do exactly that for you. Thank you so much. Hope to see you tomorrow night at the 25k live stream. And Tara Hess 8601, thank you so much, my darling. I appreciate you ever so much. Anyways, folks, that is the list of wonderful people for today. I appreciate everybody who sends in super thanks, and I'll love to give everybody a shout out who does so. Anyways, thank you so much, everybody. Let me know what you thought of Tucker and Rubina, Tubina or Rucker. No, Tubina works better. Let me know. Let me know what you thought of Tubina, and who do you want evicted tonight? Let me know in the comment section below. But anyways, I hope everybody's staying safe, staying positive, staying healthy out there. Remember to be kind to one another. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your 25,000 subscriber host, Tom Vasey. Good night.